If you're a woman over 35 and you notice it's really freaking hard to lose belly fat, that's because your hormones are likely completely out of whack. You know this is you because what worked for you before doesn't work anymore. You're not some skinny mini in her 20s that can do super hard workouts and eat copious amounts of protein and melt belly fat anymore. What worked before doesn't work anymore, and that starts once a woman hits perimenopause. Then that continues into menopause and postmenopause. So, if you are serious about taking off that stubborn belly fat, you're in luck because I am a professional nutritionist that has helped over 6,000 women melt their stubborn arm and belly fat without counting calories or taking supplements 100% naturally. So I'm gonna teach you what the heck is going on, but more importantly, how you can start losing that belly fat as soon as possible. The first thing you have to understand is what the heck is going on. Why would you just primarily gain weight in one part of your body? That doesn't make sense. You have a whole body. You can't spot reduce fat. Why are you spot gaining weight on your body? Truth is, it's not actually all belly fat that you're gaining. You are gaining both inflammation in the form of cellular fire, and you are also gaining belly fat in the same place. There's actually a very simple test that you could do at home to know if it's belly fat or if it's inflammation. Let me show you how to do it right now. I don't actually have a lot of belly fat, so I'm just gonna use this sweater as an example for the stand-in here. So what you're gonna do is you are gonna go up off your heels, and then you're gonna go down rapidly. And then you're gonna see what your belly does. If the whole thing jiggles like Jello, that is just belly fat. And then to get that off, all you have to do is eat a lot more whole fruits, and you'll watch that belly fat melt away. But if you go up off your heels, and then go down rapidly, and the whole thing moves like a basketball in your gut as one big cohesive unit, that is a sign of inflammation. If it jiggles and the whole thing moves as one big basketball in your gut, that means you have inflammation and belly fat. So if you want to get rid of that inflammation, all you have to do is eat the right anti-inflammatory foods. Specifically, what you want to do is heal your gut microbiome with something that I call a microbiome reset. This is where you reset your gut in as little as 3 days naturally. But when it comes to the cortisol belly, this can take upwards of 7 days depending on how severe the case is. If you have a lot of inflammation and a lot of belly fat, you're gonna have to follow an anti-inflammatory diet for longer. But this gets super complicated and super confusing if you don't have a deep understanding of nutrition. But you are in luck. I'm a professional nutritionist, and all I do is help women lose belly fat and get rid of inflammation in a really freaking easy way. So I am just gonna give you an example of something that you could follow in order to start seeing results right now. This is a full day of eating a completely anti-inflammatory diet that helps you get rid of that cortisol belly as soon as possible in a really freaking easy way. And losing weight the easy way is the only way you should lose weight, because if it's easy to lose the weight, it's easy to maintain that weight loss. Actually, if you are interested in learning more about my full program that guarantees you will melt that stubborn belly fat without counting calories, I can give you an exact masterclass that my clients follow in order to balance their hormones naturally so they melt all of their stubborn arm and belly fat, 100% free. Just go to my Instagram and message info, and I'll send you a video that explains a lot more so you can make an informed decision on whether or not my full program could be a good fit for you. Let's dive in. So for breakfast, what I want you to eat are pasture-raised eggs. These are higher in omega-3 fatty acids, which help to reduce inflammation naturally. What I want you to do is I actually want you to scramble this with sauteed bok choy and white mushrooms. It is freaking delicious when you mix it all together. Then the other half of your plate will be wild-picked blueberries. Studies have shown this is actually really good for a woman's metabolism. Then on the side of it, you are gonna chop up some golden kiwi. The golden kiwi has skin more like an apple, so you can actually eat the skin without it being weird. The other kiwi, the furry guy, can be harder for you to eat because it's fur. But the golden kiwi is just like an apple. It's freaking delicious. You get all the same benefits without the fur. Then for the seasoning, what I like is Slap Ya Mama. This gives you a metabolic kick. The hotter, the better. If you can't do the hotter one, then stick to some black pepper and turmeric for similar anti-inflammatory effects. Next, for lunch, what you want to do is you want to buy some pre-made grilled chicken or tofu on top of a pre-made salad, and you can get both of these from Whole Foods, Healthy Options, Target. There's a million stores that have them, but you want to get pre-made grilled chicken or tofu if you're a vegetarian or vegan. And then you want to get a pre-made salad that has a wide variety of colors and shades. Then the only unique thing you have to buy here is a red dragon fruit. Red dragon fruit, not only is it freaking delicious, but it'll help you create more regular bowel movements. This is actually going to cause a whooshing effect inside of your intestines to pull your poop together and create more regular bowel movements. So you don't have diarrhea, you don't have constipation. It actually helps pull it all together so you clear that inflammation at the source. Then for the seasoning, what you want to put in there is Bragg oil-free vinaigrette. This stuff is freaking delicious, super low in calories, and is super easy to make. If you absolutely cannot find a salad and you can't find some pre-made chicken and you just want to make this at home, then what you'll do is you're going to pick up some roasted, shredded carrots. So you're going to roast this in a pan with some red bell peppers, broccoli, and cabbage. Just heat it up, throw the vinaigrette on top of it, delicious. Then finally for dinner, this is where we want to add as much variety as possible. Remember, you want at least 7 different colors and shades every single day. So what I recommend you do is pick up some stir-fry vegetables. Just make sure you don't get any that has corn on it. There are a million different options. Once again, you can pick this up at Target, Whole Foods, Healthy Options, or whatever store you shop at. And then you're going to get fajita chicken strips. Fajita chicken is so freaking good inside of stir-fry. Cannot recommend it enough. Then you are actually going to cook this in a ceramic pan. The reason why I like ceramic is because there's no forever chemicals in it, and you don't have to use any fats to cook with. If you're cooking with fat, that can lead to a lot of inflammation, whether or not they're seed oils or butter. It's just adding more oil in your diet is not a good idea if you are trying to get rid of inflammation naturally. Vinaigrette would be the exception, but what I don't want you to do is just be adding a whole bunch of fat for no reason, because that's going to make it hard to lose weight and inflammation. Then for the actual stir fry, if you cannot find one that has enough colors and shades, there are specific ones that you want to get, including bok choy, snow peas, bell peppers, and mushrooms. At the very least, make sure you have those 4 in it, because that will cover all your bases for the colors and shades that you need. Then you want to have at least 2 tablespoons of quinoa. You can actually get little cups of these, just the pre-made ones. Just get 2 tablespoons of it, add it to your meal, and then the seasoning for this, you want sugar-free G. Hughes dipping sauce. Super low in calories, freaking delicious. And one thing you're going to notice here, as you go through a diet like this, most of this is pre-made stuff. Like, the only thing you actually need to make is breakfast, and that's scrambled eggs. How easy is it to make scrambled eggs? Then for lunch, you have to buy pre-made chicken in a pre-made salad, and then buy a dragon fruit. That is really freaking easy. Then for dinner, you just get pre-made stir fry, and then pre-made fajita chicken. And then you get some G. Hughes sugar-free dipping sauce and put that on top of it. This is really freaking easy. And that is the point. Your diet should not have a ton of meal prep. Meal prep makes it hard to lose weight. And if you're gonna lose weight the hard way, it's gonna be hard to maintain that weight loss. That's why I freaking hate counting calories. It's a complete waste of time. And if you are interested in learning more about my full program that guarantees results, and you want to know the exact system that my full program clients follow, just send me a direct message on Instagram saying info, and I will send you the full video with more information your way. And if you want this full document, I'll put it in the link of the description onside YouTube. I can't put it in Instagram or Facebook, so go over to my YouTube channel. You'll see it in the description somewhere, and you could have this diet and start following it today. So hope this helps. Love you all. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.